Hello guys, this is the Terraria Xbox One and Sam. Welcome back to another Terraria's Terrific World video, everyone. Welcome back, it is Terraria. Welcome back, I am back making videos. I've got to be a little bit quiet because I've got new neighbours, and there's literally like a 4-year-old, not next to me, but yeah, in the next room from me. Moved. I've moved house, sorry, they've moved house, and you know, I'm just going to be quieter, doing these videos later on at night. But it's alright, because I'll just do them earlier, so yeah, it's kind of just a thing. But anyway, welcome back to another Terraria's Terrific World video, everyone. I made a community post about 2 hours ago just saying, oh yeah, I've got my computer fixed. It actually was fixed yesterday. I just wanted to do a bit of testing. Yeah, I'm not doing any testing with it now because I've done all the testing and I've sent it to Apple. They've replaced the battery. Yeah, I haven't made a gaming video for about a week. I was expecting this to be 2 weeks. I wasn't really expecting to send it to Apple either. I was expecting to send it to some guys called Howard Conrad up in where is it, Harrogate or something. But no, Apple did it, not for free though. Yeah, they just replaced the battery because it was bulging. And I now know why, because I left my computer, I mean, yeah, who's meant to know this, right, on charge all the time, and you're not really meant to leave a laptop, not just a MacBook, but any laptop, on charge all the time, because one, it's a fire hazard, as it says, but second of all, you gotta allow your battery to not deflate, but basically do like recycles. So if you charge you know what I mean, like unplug your battery. And this is a funny thing as well, because I go on holiday every year, and I normally have my laptop, you know, just with me, not really plugged into was it AC? You know, like the oh no, that's automatic charge. You know, power, you know, the power lead, power cable, so PC, I don't know. Yeah, basically plugged into the wall. When I go on holiday, I don't have it. You know, I have it as a laptop, so, you know, unplugged and, you know, kind of just there, remaining on its own automatic battery. And so, you know what I mean, I go on holiday once a year, so, you know what I mean, I allow it once a year for the battery to get around to around 33% battery life. I know, so my laptop in the past has only been able to, yeah, welcome back to Terraria. Oh my god, all the people. 40 people have joined and everyone's missed me. Well, not really, but yeah, I've kind of been doing some streams at the moment. Going to the airport, I did a stream on Sunday. It was good, I really enjoyed it. If I sound a bit drained, it's because I've had an awful day at school today. Not bad, but I will tell you, but this video is only going to be about an hour because, yeah, I don't feel very well, to be honest. Yeah, because I've had a bit of a crazy day in school today. I was doing my prefecting, and let's just say it's like, you know, last year how I said, oh yeah, I was in the school building, and, you know, I had to come across some idiots every now and again. Yeah, it's that, but on steroids, because I'm now working on the mugger. And, you know, with all the social distance and stuff and people are throwing bottles around, yeah, I'm having to deal with that. And today, yeah, I had a pretty bad time, but I enjoyed it and I told them what I thought of them. Oh, okay, can we talk about this? Are we allowed to talk about this? So, year 2 of prefecting, because I was a prefector last year, and I was just like prefecting. I thought, last year I gave it up. I just thought, no, I'm not doing this anymore because I don't enjoy it. But I don't know, looking back, I enjoyed it. But now that I'm back in the swing of it, it's like, God, yeah, I had a headache every Thursday afternoon, and no wonder. So, yeah, but anyway, yeah, my computer is fixed. I don't allow it to get, you know, the battery to ramp down, and apparently batteries and anything operate better when you know what I mean. You allow them to kind of like lose charge and then like recharge, because apparently like there's something in the battery called electrons. I think everyone's heard of electrons. They like fizz, and over an amount of time, if you don't allow the battery to ramp down, the electrons fizz and fizz and fizz, and that's what causes like I think it's the lithium gas swells the battery. And it's not really a fire hazard as such, but they're designed in a way where the ones on the side take all the pressure, and there's about four packs in the new MacBook you know, 2050, that's not even new MacBook, early 2015 models. Mine's the 13-inch, and they were offering free service on the 15-inch. I know, how stupid is that, but it's my fault for leaving it on charge all the time. WeGame says, the question is, have you got it on charge now? Yes, I have. I'm gonna, basically, and I knew I should have been doing this. When I'm doing just type-up work, I don't know, not editing, not like, really intensive stuff, because I'll end up forgetting, if you know what I mean. If I'm up headphones plugged in, I'm gonna end up forgetting. What, like a beep beep beep, battery low? It's not an electric car, but yeah, anything like typing work or just doing the script, whenever possible, I'm gonna allow my computer to just unplug it. But I've got it attached to monitors, you see, so yeah, not a problem. But yeah, it's kind of funny because last year in 2018. I allowed my battery to go down to 10% battery, and that was once a year when I was on holiday, or I don't know, maybe 10 times a year, and you know, that was probably good for it. I haven't been on holiday this year, and if you think about it, I haven't allowed my computer to, you know, not ever be at 100% ever for the whole year, and that's probably a bad thing, and that's why it's probably swollen, because I haven't given it within the last 12 months. Like before, you know, going on holiday, you know, because when I'm going on holiday, I bring my computer with me. It's not plugged into my, you know, charge. It is when I'm on holiday if it's a long battery, but you know how it works. I don't ever, it's like having a phone, right, and never, ever unplugging it. You know what I mean? That's not good for the battery, and that's what I've done with my MacBook. I've never, ever unplugged it. I've always kept it on charge, and that's been the result of yeah, and every night when I go to bed now I'm going to shut it off completely. Not when I'm exporting videos though, I'm going to leave it on throughout the night, and yeah, so when I wake up my video will be ready to come out. So yeah, pretty interesting. So glad you're doing video. Yeah, I know everyone's been enjoying the streams and everything. Squid Ink Gaming says it's a pleasure to have you back. Be right back. Are you going to be right back? Everyone keeps doing that at the moment. Like, they keep going. Like, yeah, it's about 10. I suppose people are having a tea. I'm glad you're back. Now we're going. Be right back. Yeah, I've had a bit of a bad day. Not a bad day, but just a head swelling day. Yeah. But no, tomorrow's videos. Yeah. What is it? Am I on week 3 or week 1? I don't even know anymore. I think I'm on week 2. Week 2, week 1. I'll just put it on week 1. Alright, now I'll be on week. No, I'm on week 1. He said week 1. Yeah, week 1. Oblivion was meant to be yesterday. Doom was meant to be today, but I'm gonna do Doom tomorrow because it says Terraria tomorrow. So I'm gonna do Doom tomorrow. Oh god, shit! And then it says Doom again on Thursday. Oh, it's a free from Thursday, I think, this week. I think. So yeah, I'll play whatever I want. It'll probably be Doom, or maybe a free from Thursday. I've actually been building a bit in my Minecraft community world as well, or you know, every night, because I haven't been able to do YouTube. Someone says, when will the Heathrow stuff be coming out? Oh that'll be out soon. I haven't even started editing it. Literally. Yeah, SL Aviation. Kind of funny. I've actually been not stressing, but stressing with a bunch of backgrounds at the moment, you know, like your computer background. I've been like, ooh, what sort of background should I have it? Because I change it every year or something. I've just kept it how it is. I made a community post before, and it has all my logos on it, and I was thinking of having that as my background, but then I thought, oh, because when people walk in my room, we're going to think, oh god, he's full of himself. You know what I mean? Terraria Expert, and then SL Aviation. Oh god, this guy's a bloody living mirror. He loves himself. Yeah, Jesus, he has a mirror on the ceiling so he can see himself. No, I hate being, you know, pretentious and like having, yeah, the things I do all around me. I just like to do them when I get home. You know what I mean? I hate, what do you call it? You know, people who are like Big Jet TV's like that. He has his logo everywhere. He has it on his phone. He has it on his van. Like, I know he's promoting his stuff, but Yeah, I suppose I would too, but in terms of, when you're at home, you don't need to promote your stuff on your own computer as like a background, you know what I mean? So I just thought, nah, it's silly that, isn't it? I actually changed, why do you need to know as well? I actually changed my my phone background as well. And it's actually a picture of, oh, I've had a message from Aviator LB. Yeah, what is it, 6 red arrows and my Uncle Dave took in the 80s. Yeah, I'm actually gonna, on my SL Aviation channel soon, not SL Photography, there's gonna be some old, so retro jets, retro photos from the 80s of aircrafts. Yeah, I know, so, like when you scan on a printer an old photo, so you turn like a physical photo on paper, like a printout, into like a digital copy. Yeah. You can do that on the HP printers. Yeah, and yeah, I've done that. I've printed a bunch of old scanned. Sorry, it's not printing. It's the reverse of printing, scanning. So I've got the paper with a picture on it, and scanned it, and it's on the computer now, or on my USB. A bunch of retro jets from the 80s. I mean, there's hundreds of them. There's like at least 200 pictures. So on the SL Photography website soon, there'll be some old aviation photos. And yeah, I'm gonna upload them to Instagram as well. I know everyone wants to know my Instagram. I might as well link it on this channel as well. Like, you know what I mean? People have been like, oh, do you have Insta? Do you have India? Yeah, India Golf. Yeah, I've been enjoying the streams at the moment. Just good to talk, you know what I mean? To great people. WeGamer says, sorry I missed out on the Sunday stream. I had to go to hospital. You had to go to hospital? Jesus Christ. Why? Well, that's the last place you want to go at the moment. Neck pain. Neck pain, and what? Was it urgent? Was it just like a little twinge? A twinge! Probably from watching this all the time. Your neck's like a giraffe. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. I've completed this, haven't I? I'm done. What I wanted to do was get green. Was it green? A green light on this side. So I was looking for emeralds basically. But my little plan here, yeah, it's worked out quite well. All my stuff. So I've got I want to have a sign as well, like signage. I love Doom Eternal. What? You have neck pain and you say you love Doom? Well, this makes no sense, guys. Sorry, but I've had a pretty crazy day today, and you guys are confusing me. Yeah, I might as well tell you. Well, first of all, on Tuesdays I'm in work experience in my school, and it's kind of a good thing because last year they were all going, work experience in the shop, which I've never done before. I don't know why. My school have always felt, oh, Sam's really good at art, he can help out with the art teacher. Help out with the art? Help out the art teacher in art. And at the start of the year they wanted me to be in art all the time. I know, so no lessons, but that's all fixed now. We've got business and, English and maths and all that. They've buggered everyone's timetable up. Yeah, so on, in normal times everyone be doing work experience, but because the virus exists and it's still a problem, yeah, it is, it's kind of like, we can't really allow the students to be doing work experience during these sort of times. But for me, because I do originally I had work experience in the school, I can still do it because I don't have to go out to school, you know what I mean? So my work experience is being continued, if you know what I mean. It's not like mandatory like the other ones, like, oh yeah, you have to do it, you have to be out, and be doing it in the co-op or Sainsbury's or something. Someone says, how's the pizzas going down? They're going alright. I had one today. It was burnt. And you shouldn't be eating burnt food, should you? Now they put it in this bakery kind of see-through kind of envelope. Or envelope! We put pizza in an envelope! Jesus, that's loyal. But a little first class stamp. No, in a little like a little like a bag. Yeah, it's quite nice. I'm assuming so you don't drop it, or maybe because of the virus. You know what I mean? We don't really want to be touching your food, so we put it in a bag. Yeah, that Premiere near where I do my school and streams. School and streams, that's it. It's not an education. Streaming at school. I think I deliberately went in one day because I thought, oh, this guy looks weird, I'm going to do a stream. I know, what a weirdo. What a strange kid. And, yeah, so, yeah. What time will videos be earlier? 7, 8, 9. Because there's a 4-year-old living next door. Not just a 4-year-old, there's a family of 4 people, and one's a 10-year-old, one's a 4-year-old, and it's just like, well, I need to shut up now, you know what I mean? I can't be doing these later. I can't. So yeah, I mean, my old neighbour was deaf, so I could be shouting and screaming at 1 in the morning. I know. Times are really changing. Oh, just because I got new neighbours. If anything, it will shut me up. Oh god. Right, okay. Emeralds. Gotta find some emeralds. But no, yeah, I'm in work experience. On Wednesdays. So yeah, it used to be Wednesdays, now it's Tuesdays. In 2018 it was Thursday, Mondays. No. Wait. Excuse me, Tuesdays. Yeah. I'm in work experience in art. And basically I'm just like organising all these folders at the moment. Stuff that says architect, a bit like my photography website. Architecture, strange forms, portrait, basic skills. You know what I mean? I'm just getting the pre-existing crap in those like baskets, if you will, and just organising them all. And it was stuff from like 10 years ago. I feel honoured. Like sorting out all this retro work. You know what I mean? And yeah, it's brilliant. Basically, yeah, I'm having to go into the art classroom and then go into the art store, storage cupboard. It's more like a little room they send the cooling off in. Like, oh, you've been naughty, Johnny. Get in there, the cooling off room. But miss, I'm warm. Miss, I'm cool. No, cooling off. Not the self-reflection centre. Where are the mirrors? But no, I've all heard that before. Look at that, I've already died. Yeah, around 3rd lesson on Tuesday, it's like this year 10 class. And I think I've told you, there's like this stupid year 10 girl and her mate, and they're like trying to make small talk with me. They probably got a crush on me, to be honest. I think that's what's happening. But they're like trying to, talk. Oh, it's not even small talk. Every time I go past them, they're like, hello. Well, 3 weeks ago it was, do you want to be part of our TikTok? I know, quite sweet in a way, but I just thought, how silly. And then they were saying, do you like Canadians? And I was like, what? What? Do I like Canada? I like Canada. No, I didn't say that. I remember this, yeah. Do you? I do too. And then last week, it was just her, and she was saying, what's your name? And I was like, asking the wrong person. No, I just said, oh no, that was today, sorry. She's basically trying to understand me, and yeah, and she was saying, what's the school password? I said, I don't know, and she said, but you're year 14, how don't you know the school password? I was like, because I don't. And then she kept asking me, in the end I just said, listen, there is no school password. Just turned back. But last week, she was saying, oh, it's just silly, isn't it? Like, this is what happens when you're a sixth former. Yeah. Yeah. She's going on last week about, I don't know, I can't remember now, because it's so she speaks such garbage. I tell my mum this, and she finds it hilarious. And it's just silly, but today, she pushed the buttons even more. And, you know what I mean? He said pushed my buttons, what am I, a Teletubby? Yeah, I don't know. That's what babies will be like in like 2050. I'd be like, what is it? Is it a boy or a girl? It's a Samsung. Yeah, my dad said that. And they have like a little screen in their tummy. Like, yeah, like jelly babies. Oh, Teletubbies. Yeah. Future kids, eh? I just wonder what the hell they'll be like. These babies chewing on iPads. It's like, oh god, I'm so glad. My mum seems to think I've been born into the wrong era. I say stuff like, don't get much for your money nowadays. I do. And then the other day I said, I do. I actually realise I said this. I say this. I say, if you will. I say at the end of every sentence. I say, yeah. I'm just gonna check on flight radar just to check on that 767, if you will. And it is just like time traveller. It is. It's some old man, Father Time, but he can't tell the time. Oh. Anyway, but no, today she was yeah, crawling up my leg. Not me mum, this bleeding child. Yeah, it's just talks garbage, you know what I mean? It's just like, guys, give me strength. Yeah. Saying, he looks like Ben 10. I know, they were calling me Ben 10. That is shocking. Year 10 watching Ben 10. He said I look like Ben 10, and she said, what's your name? And towards the end of the lesson I just said, my name's Reconnaissance. And she said, Connor. I said, no, Reconnaissance. Look it up. She's really on Facebook now. Look at I don't even know how to say that. Yeah. Oh, this is hilarious. Yeah, I know. So I don't feel like I'm being funny. I never am funny. Never am funny. That's dreadful. I never are. I am never funny. Yeah, because yeah, I'm not funny. But no, what I'm saying is that I would be funnier if I was louder. But and then she was saying, why don't you like Canadians? And I just said, well, I don't really have any feelings about them really. And then her mate said, oh my god, are you posh? And I was like, she said, the way you speak, and I was like, the way I speak? Yeah, guys, is there something I don't know about? I don't know why I'm asking you. Could be asking my mum and dad. But I don't know. It's strange, isn't it? So I just turned a blind eye. But they were calling me Ben 10. And then she said, "You must be so clapped if you don't like Canadians." And I was like, "Show some respect. Show some respect, if you will." I just said that. And then she said, "Have you seen this dance on TikTok?" Oh, and I was just like, "No, I haven't. And she said, "Come on, you've seen it. And I corrected her. I said, "You mean have you seen it?" And she said, "Stop correcting me." So guys, I've got a headache and I haven't really had to use my brain much today. You know what I'm basically saying? Yeah. From the other end of the spectrum. Yeah. Who hasn't got a brain. Yeah. But now it's strange. You should have told her your love for aviation. Yeah, that would have gone well. Do you know what a 767 is? A what? Yeah. That's what I'll say next time. If she said, why don't you like... I know, why don't you like Canadians? I just said, what is this about Canadians? And she said, it's you gotta love them because the way they say stuff. Or something. And I was like, what? I tell you, Jesus, yeah, Jesus. That's what we're getting on to next. Literally, it's like this is my generation. No wonder the older folks hate my generation, because they're like that. Not all of us are like this, you know. And not all of us are like that. Yeah. And it's just like, I don't understand what you're saying. And she was saying, stop ignoring me, halfway through the lesson. I didn't even know she was speaking to me. Well, because she was calling me Ben 10 and Reconnaissance. Ben 10. Why are you speaking posh, Ben 10? This is classic, yeah, no it is. I'm on YouTube telling all of you this. I mean, this is why I probably don't get, I wouldn't get offended anyway, but, you know, this is why I find it funny. This is why I've done this video. Stuff Terraria. I've done this because this is funny. I want to tell you guys about my silly day at school. Oh god. LOL, yeah. Yeah. Looking up reconnaissance, yeah. What, her right now, or you are? Yeah, but you can't spell it. It says recondance or something. Yeah, reconnaissance basically means gathering information. I just said my name is gathering information. Reconnaissance. You know, because it sounds like Connor, and that's what. Yeah, wanted her to be confused by. It's hilarious. This whole, I don't think I want to go to college. This is funny. Does she like you or do you like her? Well, I don't. Well, by the way I'm talking at the moment, what do you think? No, I don't. I find it rather immature. But this is what I've got now, you know. I had me mates back 2 years ago who did sixth form, and now I'm having to deal. And that's it, deal. I'm not even going to say talk, because it just sounds like I'm, you know, might as well be mates with them. She thinks I'm mates with her. I'm not. She's trying to probably get my name and look me up and all that, and I'm just, I know enough about stealth and all that, so not stealth. Who do I work for? Lockheed. Did you know I work for Lockheed? What? It is. It's funny. Do you know? I have to. Sorry, I speak to people. You know, who like aviation and stuff. You know, like during these streams. You know, learning aviation. But then when I'm at school, I'm having to deal with the complete other end of the spectrum. You know what I mean? In terms of human being and Homo sapiens intelligence. You know what I mean? It's laughable. Just only 30 miles away from Manchester Airport, you get that on the Wirral. Stupid. I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed to where I live. Yeah. Went to Liverpool yesterday and I saw. Yeah, I went to the Apple store to collect my computer. Yeah, they're a well-organised company, Apple. They're doing all alright. They took my temperature. We said, right guys, are you feeling any symptoms of COVID? Yeah, like anyone who would say, oh yes I am. Why, silly me, why have I came here to Liverpool 1? Yeah. But no, it was good. We just said if you've got any other problems, just pop in. Yeah. At least it wasn't a dodgy dealer. No, I didn't buy it. Yeah. Oh, like an authorised service provider. No, it was more like a... I didn't buy a new computer. I had to get it repaired in terms of the batteries. The battery. There's the stress on the 2 battery packs on either side. They were taking all the stress from the... Yeah. But the trackpad was like that, so they've just replaced the top. Because the battery is actually... all the components on the computer is on the back, if you know what I mean. So basically, on the same sheet of chassis. So basically, the other end of the, the trackpad and the keyboard, that's where all the components are. So basically, upside down. So if, yeah, I mean it's good redundancy in terms of, like, if the battery has an issue, the ones either side will take all the pressure to stop the trackpad. You know what I mean? Imploding. You know what I mean? But still not good. Well, that's my fault for leaving it on charge for the last 2 years. Nobody, I think, with any technical knowledge would even consider leaving your computer on charge for more than 2 days. You know what I mean? Never mind 2 years. But I'm me, aren't I? I'm a risk taker. I really am. I mean, I was doing a video. What was it? Monday? Sunday? I don't know. Last week. He said last year. Last week. And it was, my battery was bulging. And I was you know, literally working on a computer where it had a significant battery issue. It didn't say anything was wrong with the battery. No. The diagnostics were basically diagnosing that the battery was in normal condition. But we've definitely replaced it because I always like to check, and it says the cycle count is 1 out of 1,000. So yeah, just in case Apple are selling me a turkey. So I don't even trust Apple now. Who does? My dad's got the new watch and he really likes it and all that. And it's telling him stuff like take a minute to breathe. It's like controlling his life. Whereas the other one wasn't really doing that. Or his Garmin, whatever it's called, is interesting. Bro, I love the Apple Watch. Especially the Series 4. Series 4. My dad's got the Series 5. And the Series 6 has just came out. I need to know my technology. But he's got the new iPhone 11 SE or whatever. Because he got it on a deal. And yeah. So my dad's up to date. I'm not. Oh dear. But yeah. Anyway. But no, in terms of this year, Tango. Yeah. What else was there? Oh yeah, and then she said she was going to sue me because I said I didn't like Canadians. Said that she's going to sue me, and I said, well, you need to know my name before you sue me. And she said, I will, I'll sue you. So yeah, guys, I won't be in school for much longer. Yeah, I was about to say, do you even know the paperwork and the amount of hours and people you have to speak to in order to sue someone? You know what I mean? Obviously she was speaking a bunch of rubbish, and that's all she does. But I'm there every Tuesday now. Not in that lesson, but I'm just working in the art department all day. Not all day, but pretty much yeah, lesson 1, lesson 2, lesson 3, lesson 4, and lesson 3 is the lesson where I've got to, once they put on my brave face, but whenever I'm heading up there, I'm like, oh, is that immature little girl going to be there? And yeah, but anyway, I had prefecting today. The main story of the show. Yeah, because last year I was inside the building, telling kids, oh, you can't trespass into the school, in the oh, what am I doing in the school? Yeah, you can't be in the building. You must be outside. You're either outside doing, all that. And no, this year I'm outside on the mugger, which is basically the what do you call it? Like a tennis court. And because all the different years are in different parts of the school outside perimeter. The year 8s are in the mugger, and I'm having to deal with not the whole of year 8, but because half of year 8 is on the Astro, which I think I'm there next week. No, it's twice as big. It's like Heathrow. Yeah, I actually threw a kid today. No. Yeah, the mugger. And it was me and this lad called Riley. No one likes him. I don't know why. Yeah, he's a sixth former. Year 11 last year, basically. And yeah, got a bit of an attitude on him. And yeah, I thought he was going to be good at the job, but he said what we meant to do. And my head of sixth form, Mr. Johns, he sent about 4 people to deal with the mugger. 2 girls and me and this Riley one. My dad calls him Kylie. The other day he said Rolly. Rolly more. Rolly more. Rolly not here. Yeah, as if that's his name, Rolly Mo. Rolly Mo. That takes me back. You take a look inside the book. Do me prefecting, hang on, this takes me back. Come on, Rolly. But he just said, what we meant to do. And I said, well, you just meant, because I did prefecting last year. I literally said that to him. I said, I was doing this last year. So yeah, kind of trying to not understate myself, but basically just trying to let them know, yeah, I was doing this last year. Let me show you, Roly Mo. This is not his name, but I just said if you see them jumping on each other or throwing bottles around, just tell them, give them a piece of your mind. But then these two girls who were meant to be doing the prefecting, we came to this is bloody classic. I know. What, Roly Mo or? I know it's Brill, isn't it? I said it's Grill, it's Brill. And yeah, these two girls just said, oh, F this, we're not doing prefect. And then they just went off, and I said to this Riley one, / Roly, I just said, to be honest, mate, did they really expect to send 4 of us down there? And he just said, yeah, I know. And he came up with a good idea. He said, how about I do this side and you do that side? So a bit of teamwork, so I like that. Kind of like aspect of who I'm working with. I do like that. I like people who, yeah, and he's an alright lad. But just a bit cocky, if you know what I mean. Like he says, why? Well, and stuff like that. But no, and yeah, he was basically watching me. I was doing it because I had to make an example of myself. You probably think, oh, you're really full of yourself, Sam. But no, I just enjoy it. I think it's a good life skill. Doing prefecting and learning, and that's it. I've never been taught how to manage people. I'm learning this as I'm going, so I'm always making mistakes and learning. Because today, some lad threw a bottle into the basketball hoop, and I said it's not a football, and he said, well, first of all, you don't throw a football into a basketball, you throw a basketball into a football. And I was like, yeah, right. Just, and to be honest, I should have known that. Put my foot in my mouth there. But so I put my foot in the hoop. What? Put my feet in massive hula hoops. Yeah, chocolate hoops. Spaghetti hoops, that's what they're called. Ew! Don't think it'd fit. What have I got, tiny little feet? Holy mo. And yeah, year 8 were throwing bottles around. So I kept having to... They were like kicking, because they haven't got a football, they were kicking. I mean, what else have they meant to kick? But I just thought, no, I'm not going to give them the benefit of a doubt. I'm going to tell them to stop kicking these bottles around, because it's waste, isn't it? And in the end, I had to take off so many bottles off them. What? I had to take so many bottles off them in the end. Just said, right, hang on, how about you put it in the bin? And then one said, yeah, but I drink from this every day. And then I said, you drink from a plastic bottle every day. Oh. And he just said, I'm only joking. Ha 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 ha. I just said, yeah, put it in the bin, you muppet. He meant to be professional, but... And then Roly Mo came up, he rolled. Look up Roly Mo. So I found it funny. And yeah, because my dad thought his name was Riley. And then my dad said, are you working with Kylie? And then he said Roly. And he said Roly Mo. And now I can't get that out of my head now. Whenever I see him, it's Roly Mo. He looks like a small Bill Gates. He's like a skinny Bill Gates. He's like got glasses and like quite like a divvy little body. This Riley one. And yeah, I think he's quite smart. But it's the fact that you got Roly Mo, it's stupid. My bloody dad, my bloody father. Looks like Darth Vader. Darth Vader. Anyway, and yeah, he had to, kicking the bottles and stuff like that, the water bottles, and then they were chasing each other. These year 8s, and I just told them to stop it, and then they were saying, oh, sixth former inbound. I just said stop it. And then one was throwing around this piece of wood. I said, really, what? How much fun can you have with this? To be honest, how much fun? And he said, oh, we haven't got a football though. I was like, well, bring one. but then they'll probably be kicking it around and you know what I mean. So yeah, probably bring one in next week and say, but you told us to. I look like an idiot. I'm tripping myself up because I haven't done this for 6 months. That's it. It's a learning progress. When I'm a sixth former, I want to be a prefect. I do use screen gaming. It's good fun. It's a life skill. You gotta develop in your confidence and learning people. But yeah, it's good. I'm all for it. Anyway, and then right at the end of and this is why I probably don't feel very well today. Well, one after that bloody year 10 girl. No, I didn't even have to use my brain that much. I just had to say, well, listen, this, that. This is what I think about that, and then correcting their grammar. You know what I mean? But it's really all the stress and all the, this computer I've had recently. I have like a month of like really, really high intensity stress about something like YouTube or like a video, or like 2 videos within a month that I'm really stressed about. And then I don't feel well. I'm really sick. You know what I mean? I've noticed that because after my moon alien stuff last year, around November, I didn't feel very well. And then YouTube was saying, oh, copper. Start of December, I wasn't very well. And then I had a really bad cold at the start of January this year. I think you all remember. I don't know what that was caused by. I don't know if that was, COVID. I don't know. I don't think so, but whenever they take your blood at a moment, 'cause my sister went for a blood test last week. They like send blood samples off to check if you've had it for £70. I know, National Health Service. Oh, they are really messing things up at a moment. I know it's the government, but I still think the healthcare should be somewhat whatever Richard Branson. The whole like different groups and not owned by the government, not private as such, but more independent. The National Healthcare Service. I kept saying system. Yeah, but no, it's the healthcare of this country, so I wouldn't try and support it, but you still have to pay for parking. It's free healthcare service, but you know what I mean, it comes out of your tax. You know what I mean? And in the end, if you do end up having a bad, a bad moment, you know what I mean, it ends up costing it, the car parking and it coming out of your tax. It ends up coming £100. That's how much it is in America. So, is the NHS, National Health Service, really that free and all that? But private healthcare, I know that costs a fortune. Not saying that I'd want it either, because the things I've heard about it. But they're doctors. They don't know anything about creating a good product, do they? They stick by what the government tell them to do, and if you've got a government like, the UK government, you know what I mean? It's shambolic, you know what I mean? It's a joke, so the NHS ends up becoming a joke, you know what I mean? So, yeah. But in terms of their work, yeah, it's fantastic, the healthcare workers and frontline workers. But it's just about securing enough equipment and not turning it down this time and wasting it. Like they did in 2016 or whatever. I just want to see them learn and progress, if you know what I mean. And pick up these, basic listening skills about, a second wave's here, you know what I mean, and act quicker than all this fannying about with, you know what I mean. Oh, should we ask Airbus for ventilators again? You know what I mean? Just have it in place. We should have, and in this case for anything, they should have been more prepared than, I don't know, relaxed during the summer. You know what I mean? They shouldn't have been opening things again and all that. I'm getting a bit political here, I know, but they should have really been preparing for the winter around the summertime. But now it's autumn, late summer, I don't know, late September, mate. It's like, well, we're having issues again here, aren't we? All over the world, and it's just like, yeah, the whole of the summer, spring to prepare for this, but instead you were relaxing the rules. It's like, you know, how they used to manage things really well back at, like Winston Churchill and, old management in companies, instead of all this stupid crap, you know what I mean? Yeah. And someone made a good point the other day on the radio. Someone said, I didn't clap for the NHS because you had to go outside, and then when the clapping was over, people were like mingling and, like on bridges and like talking with each other. So if anything, it was a bad encouragement to socialise with people. And if anything, it didn't really mean anything, did it? If anything, it didn't really mean, you know what I mean, much in terms of, it was more like a political thing, the clapping round, I don't know, April, May. It was more a political thing than, it makes a difference. Yeah, I think donations, donating towards a fundraising solitary, like a COVID solitary that raises money towards the virus in terms of PPE equipment. I think that is far more beneficial than standing on your doorstep every 8 PM every Thursday and clapping. You know what I mean? Because kind of like actions speak louder than, I say words. Like, actions speak louder than claps. And I'm saying all this, and please sound stupid, but I reckon that is more a sensible approach than just political things like clapping for the NHS. I reckon if people had donated at least about £2 every Thursday to like a COVID solitary, that would have really helped in terms of, instead of clapping, that doesn't really do much, and plus people are mingling. That's what I would have asked for, and of course, out of your own will. It's not, methodical. It's not like, oh, you must do it. I love that word. Yeah, but no, it's just like, yeah, it would have helped if, yeah, people, like a charity, but fundraising for PPE equipment every Thursday instead of clapping, because it would have been more beneficial in the long run. I mean, we've got masks coming out of our ears at the moment, you know what I mean? I love the disposable ones. I don't know why, but yeah. Someone says a mask with a pocket. That's a good idea. Because people have got like these customizable masks, haven't they? Yeah, they're called what do you call them? Reusable masks, and then you've got the disposable. But yeah, my only problem with the disposable ones is that they're kind of a little bit flimsy, and twice now I've put one on and it's snapped. You know what I mean? That'd be elastic. But I think the ones you can wear over again, I don't know. I don't really like them either, because I don't know. I just, I can't. I hate having a mask on me. I mean it like in my pocket. When it's on my face, it's a completely different meaning. In terms of that's don't really want to have my own mask. You know what I mean? I just want to have a mask for when I need it. But yeah, I prefer disposable too. Yeah, I don't know why. Just something to do with me. A little bit more I know, because I look like a surgeon. But anyway, I haven't got to the end of my prefecting today. Yeah, these year 8s were, you know, like on the tennis court, the thing between the pitches on the tennis court, like the lining that separates the two players. Yeah, well, there's like that, but it's not like a like a rope. It's more like a like a metal bar, like a yellow metal bar that separates the two pitches on the tennis court from one player stage from the other player stage. Yeah, you know where the lines are and all that. And this lad was like on it, and he was like sliding along it, like on his tummy. And I was like, "Who are you, Spider-Man?" He said, "I'm climbing along the big sausage." And then things really got bad from there, because he was saying, I wasn't doing nothing wrong. I was climbing on the big sausage. And he was doing it again. And I just said, act your age, not your shoe size. And then he said, yeah, but my shoe size is 7. I was just like, oh my god, these people are thick as pig shit. These kids. I said to him when I was in year 8, I could behave better than that. And he was saying, but I wasn't doing nothing. So I just said, you can't even speak. You do realise you're using a double negative. And he was like, what, mate? And I was like, you mean you're not doing anything? And then he tried to correct himself, but he still used a double negative. And I was like, just say anything. And then he was saying, this bar is as skinny as your arms. And then I just said to him, you need to show respect. And he says, I have got respect. He's basically just a muppet, and all his mates were defending him, saying, oh, yeah, why are you telling him off for that? He wasn't doing nothing. So basically as bad as him. Monkey see, monkey do. She said that, because his mate was on the other one climbing all over it. And I said, if you continue, I'm going to have to get higher management. And one said, higher management. I said, I'm serious. Sound like a nightmare. Yeah, they are Wii game and they're a bleeding pain in the arse. I'll play a bit of my Minecraft while I show you it. There's no point being in here. And then what happened then? And then this girl walked past, and she said, "Oh my god, you're so sad for telling him off for that." And I just said, "You keep out of it." And I'd expect the girls to be a little bit more, year 8 girls to be a little bit more mature, but no, they're just as bad as each other, obviously, these days. Anyway, I had to correct him about 5 times on his grammar. Which is probably the saddest thing of all of this. He was just a nightmare. I just said, it's 10 minutes I was arguing with him for. I was 10 minutes. I can't even bloody speak. 10 minutes, blah 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 blah. Arbiter, what? And by the end of it, it was time to line up. I said, right, get into your line. And he was still fannying about. Oh, it's a nightmare. Yeah. I think climbing on a big sausage says it all. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he was calling the big line bar that separates the line bar. Mobbly bobbly. The line bar that separates the 2 tennis pitches. A big sausage. I'm climbing on the big sausage. And I was just like, so, you know when something's so immature it just goes over your head? Yeah, sorry, I didn't pick out that one Wii gaming. Yeah, the big sausage bar. Oh, that's so silly. But anyway, I'm there next week. Oh no, I'm not. I'm on the Astro. But no. Yeah. Sad you have to correct how they speak, lol. Yeah, I know. I mean, they can't help how they've been brought up. That's not their fault, that's the parents. It probably goes back even further than that, but the fact he's, so undeniable and that he's right on climbing the bar between the tennis courts. It's just like, just grow up. I don't know. But no, that was not one of the stressfulest jobs I had today, but it went on for 10 minutes because he just kept climbing on it and then saying stuff to me. was a bunch of rubbish. He was like shouting, he was full of beans. And it was just like... Yeah, and in the end he just said, if you want to tell a teacher, you do so. You do so. That's a bit too much for him. He said, oh, you do that then. I just said, no problem. And I walked off and made it look like I was going over to a teacher. And then I came back to him and I just said, you really can't be doing this. It's against the policy. And he said, against the policy. What policy? I said, the school policy. Not the sausage policy. Polishy, yeah. Polishy sausage, that's what he wants. Strange. Anyway, I've improved my airport just a bit. Just a bit. I've made this hangar. I've done what Heathrow's done. I've got like a... What do you call it? Like a cream hangar. It isn't meant to be like Heathrow. Not literally Heathrow, but I've got two kind of airports, and I've got one airport down there, which is Terminal 1. And I've got Terminal 2. I don't know which one's bigger. I think this one's wider and longer. But the one down there has got more gates available. But this one is Terminal 2. And this one is quite large. I've got bigger aircraft here in Terminal 2. This is more like, what do you call it? From that to that, I know. From the sausage bar to the the bloody sausage bar. Yeah. He means like the bar, the metal bar, not like a sausage bar. A sausage party. I think that lad needs a night in the... Yeah. In Mick and Nos. With Mick and Josh. Dick Joss. Dick and Toss, yeah. Anyway. Yeah, but this airport is Terminal 2. It's more international airline, so we've got Pan Am here. Pan Am. Just checking my computer. Pan America. Club of Freedom. I've interrogated the whole of it. Yeah, I was doing this around August. Yeah, because I did my British Airways. 747. Yeah, this is an SP. Mr. Sutter, you did such a good job. It is like one end of the spectrum to the other. With me, it is. I've got to go to school and I'm a prefect, and then I'm running this YouTube thing and doing aviation content. It is. It's like it's all spanner in the works for me, isn't it? It's like I can't remain organised in terms of. I won't say who I'm hanging around with, but in terms of where the people I'm with. I mean, I suppose it's good to be, and this is the only good thing about dealing with these idiots at school. I've said this all the time. At least you're getting a sense of, you know what I mean, that you're far more, I won't say superior, but as an individual, you know what I mean, you realise like your own class in one, you know what I mean, compared to these muppets, you know what I mean. And also just a good insight, just to speak to different kind of, because there's like different levels of, it's like different levels of a video game. The first one's easy, and then the second one is a little bit harder. It's kind of like that with people. You get people in life who are really smart and academic and genuine, and you get people who are just complete and utter dickheads, you know what I mean, and just don't know a thing about the real world and immature and silly. It's a good view, isn't it? And haven't really got much of a passion. That's what I said to this man. I said, haven't you got something better to be doing? And that's what I started off saying to him. Haven't you got something better to be doing, like a hobby, or like I said to him, have you had your lunch? I did, because anything just to get him off those bloody bars. Should be in Chester Zoo. And you know, Chester Zoo is one of the most visited places in the country. I know, I live in such a diverse area. Manchester Airport, the second busiest airport. Apparently it is now. Manchester Airport is the second busiest and biggest airport in the country. Heathrow is number 1, and Manchester is 2. And you can tell as well because you don't really get many Gatwick airport videos as much as Manchester. Manchester is big. It always was big. When I first started spotting there were more aircraft that I like now, if you know, like 757s and 767s and 747s. But now, you get nothing like it used to be. You know, you've got like airlines like, I say Singapore, but you know, like the rare action, Cathay Pacific. They never used to fly into Manchester. Singapore was always flown into Manchester. Hainan. You know what I mean? There's so many, and not just different airlines, the quantity of different, because Singapore used to just bring in the 777. Now they bring in 2 A350 900s. Manchester is really getting, I wouldn't say as big as Heathrow, but it is growing in terms of how busy it is. And I mean, Heathrow I've been there, it's crazy, but I like it. It's on top of things, and yeah, my dad said they're doing, you know, the social distance, and they're doing things better than, you know, some of the shops in our area, and it's just a massive airport, you know what I mean? And the Co-op is one tiny little shop down the road, and they can't even do it properly. Oh dear. Sometimes it's just an industry that is just in a class of one, stands by itself and does things well all the time because it runs via a certain needs and standards, and meets, you know, it develops a philosophy of philosophy of you know, safety and stuff like that within passengers. Whereas the Co-op, it's just you know, an organisation that deals with people and food, education, you know what I mean? It's not the same. Same as like technology, you know. But when it's always about safety, they're going to do it right, aren't they? Unlike healthcare. Yeah, it's just a joke at the moment. We've just had a bad time with, my sister doesn't get these blood test results until next Thursday, and she had it done on Friday. They're terrible, they're delayed and crap. I just hate sluggish things, if you know what I mean. That's how I've had my computer repaired. No, it wasn't sluggish, it was just the battery. My MacBook's quite a high spec one from 2015. Probably going to get a new one in the next coming 1 to 2 years. But I have a one I do at the moment because it's the last one on the production line that offered USB ports. And until I find an alternative, not USB-C, but you know, Thunderbolt going into USB and all that, I'm going to be sticking with this one for a very long time until I find a good alternative. Probably just say the next MacBook, but I'm not suggesting Windows, but because I can't really work on Windows. I can, I mean, but in terms of editing, Final Cut and the whole photography, you know, with things syncing, I need that. So I need Apple to provide that service for my services, if you know what I mean. Yeah. But no, what was I going to say? I don't remember now, but yeah. In terms of, you know, school and all that, my school, yeah, prefecting, I'm enjoying it, but it's just forgotten. It wasn't as easy as it used to be, or either that, or I forgot how difficult it was. Airbus A330-200 America. I've shown you this. I've showed you it. I've showed you. Yeah, I've showed you. If showed suggests, yeah, I've showed you I've showed you it. But shown is the correct word here. Oh yeah, here. I don't know why I bloody missed it. Guess what this is, okay? Guess what this is. It doesn't even say on the side. But guess what this is. Okay? And one who gets it right, the ones who get it right will get a shout out. Okay? Smart24 says A&A Star Wars. Yeah, A&A Star Wars. It's amazing now the way I've done it. Yeah, it's the Star Wars, the new Star Wars. Is it CP30? I know. Alternative. CP30 alternative. Yeah. But R2D2, not CP30. CP30 is the big bloody yellow guy, isn't he? Jesus, all the Star Wars fans coming after me now. There we go. Yeah, A&A's it was just about to be an A&A. An all Nippon Airways, but I couldn't really be bothered making the grey underneath. No, I'm joking. I know, just like special liveries. Yeah, that was the pre-existing one, the what was that, the Egyptian 777. Yeah, I copy and paste. Now I don't build the 777 all over again. I just copy and paste it. It's easier, isn't it? Because it's all the same inside. It's just the outside and the livery. Oh, I get round to the corresponding and matching interior with the airline, because Pan Am used to have a red carpet, but this is a Qatar freight. Because freight, cargo is stuff like mail. No, hang on, I know. Cargo is stuff like mail, and boxes and more like that. But freight is more like, I don't know, expensive cars and components, if you know what I mean. That's the difference. East Midlands as well, I must go down there. Some midnight spotting for all of you. Yeah, I'm enjoying the streams. Will you be at Oh yeah, shit, I've got to be there tomorrow. I don't know. Because the Azerbaijan comes in at there's an Azerbaijan 787 tomorrow. I don't know if it's still coming in. Sexy background. Just need to check on Alpha 5. Azerbaijan 787 tomorrow at Manchester. Sorry, I haven't said anything about it. I don't know if it's still coming in. Alpha 5, yeah, here we go. Close now, the RVP. Oh dear. Oh no, 30th of September. Oh, it's a 767 now. It arrives at 6. Sorry. 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so 4 p.m. And it departs at 5 p.m. Tomorrow on the 30th September 2020. It's now a 767, the Azerbaijan. And yeah, I'll be there for that tomorrow, hopefully. And I just because the Azerbaijan, that's Azerbaijan, which is what do we Azabians or something? Yeah. Near where is Azerbaijan? It's Middle East, isn't it? Hang on. Azerbaijan. Where is Azerbaijan? It's Asia. It's basically Asia. Baku is famed for medieval walled inner city in Azerbaijan. Population of 9 million people. Yeah, because I know the flag. Yeah, it's near Turkey. Near Georgia. Yeah. Okay. I like to know where these places are. Yeah. Azerbaijan. Yeah, interesting. Never seen that. So I don't know why that's coming in. Probably maybe for probably to bomb the Brits. Yeah, he's a bomb the Blitz. The Blitz German. The Blitz. Look it up. Jesus Christ. Here we are. It's my 747. I interiorated. Just before. Interiorated. That's not interiored. Interiorated. Interiored. I say that interiorated. Interiored. Just learning. Yeah. Before Heathrow, I interiored before Heathrow. Interiorated. I've said that, haven't I? Yeah. 747. I got the. No, I've got a high vis jacket on. I just put it in an item frame and yeah, go into survival and copy and paste them. Yeah, there's British Airways. So it's basically meant to be a British Airways themed terminal, but it's in my community world. And yeah, I was about to have an airline because this is meant to be, you know, Stampy's lovely world. When will the fun survival island stuff be happening? Around early October, hopefully. The moon aliens and all that. Got it all planned, don't worry. I've got a book and I've wrote down. Do you know when you wake up and you do that with your ear? Doesn't it go funny? Like the pressure inside. Holy shit. 747 London. Yeah, I've copy and pasted 747. I saw that before, did you? Yeah. Which is Survival Land video over? Over 747, yeah. Big bark doors. Big bark doors! Big barn doors. Big bark doors. Nobody speak. And the dog next door barking. There is no dog next door. Yeah, a llama. Yeah. Here we go. Look at this. Yeah, that year 10 girl today was saying, someone, if you don't shut up, I'll take your llama off you. No, silly. Really immature, obviously, but she keeps talking to me. Probably because, I don't know. Probably because it looks good on her that she's socialising with someone who's a little more senior than her, if you know what I mean, and she probably thinks, oh, it's probably great talking to a sixth former, so I'm gonna speak to this one in like a flirty, silly way, and that's what it is. So I'm just turning a blind eye. I'm just trying to behave myself, really. I'm just trying to take it professionally and just say, listen, you can't be saying this and saying that I hate Canadians, because I can't even remember what I said yesterday. I think I said that, didn't I? Yeah. Oh god. And she said, but you was. Oh, and I was like, oh no. Please stop this. Have I done this right? Yeah, it is. Because the 747 engine, near where the slats are, that come in front of the wing to reduce or to reduce or reduce lift and to produce lift. The engine pylon is right next to it, towards the left, and it's got a bit of a gap on the 747, and the other wing slats are there. So basically, the pylon is right near the wing slats towards the left, or the engines, sorry, the right, towards the engines left. You need to know, but this is a 747. British Airways. And I was maybe thinking of putting in the Landor livery or the Negus livery, but I just thought, nah, just have it as a normal British Airways. You know, as you can see, it's landing on 11, runway 11. This is the widest runway from Terminal 2. Love your 747 mould. Yeah, the only thing that isn't right, and you can do this in Minecraft, can't you? I use Minecraft as a tool now, I do. Look at that, you can... Yeah. go up faster by clicking the D-pad. Remember that D-pad problem in Oblivion? You know how the Xbox 360 D-pad, it had about 9, was it 8 buttons? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It had 8 buttons on the original D-pad, and in Oblivion you could assign, like a favourite to about 8 sections of a D-pad. Because I'd like the kind of like the cross, where it had like buttons in between the individual points on the cross, if you know what I mean. And yeah, not a cross, like a plus. It's like a plus sign D-pad, isn't it? But yeah, in like a cross kind of plus, you know what I mean, kind of format. So kind of like 8 different sticky out kind of pituitaries, if you know what I mean. But on the Xbox One, it only has about 4 pituitaries. But because Oblivion is backward compatibility, I can only now assign 4 favourites on a 8 favourite optional weapon wheel or whatever. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Yeah, good. I don't want to explain all that again with pituitaries. Yeah, the only bit of the 747 that isn't right is I think the bottom isn't very good. I think the wings a little bit. Yeah, but the whole landing gear I've done okay, because the underwing landing gear buggy. What's this now? I'm still doing a video. I can hear him. Oh, for God's sake! I'm gonna end this video in a minute because someone says they can hear me from downstairs. The underwing landing gear is tilted at a 40-degree angle, but the ones under the belly are tilted 20 degrees. I don't know why. I think it's wheelbase space, so that can pass. Now this is pretty accurate. Can pass that, but this is the antennas, sorry. VCAS, TCAS antennas. So I know the antennas and the names. Oh my god. Yeah, because this part of the 747, just behind the hump, is kind of like quite thick, if you know what I mean. Yeah. I know the 747 quite well. Yeah, lovely. There's more windows at the front, but I can't really have it going like that because it just looks strange, and plus the passengers would see the sky. Overall, it's a 400, as you can see. What's it look like when the I don't really want to build this all over again, but that's what the 300 looks like, isn't it? Oh, it doesn't look right. No. It's me struggle to build this all over again. Love your planes, yeah. Yeah, I've done a good job on them. Like, the way my airport looked last year, I say last year, 6 months ago, I wouldn't have been able to build the size of this 7.4. The size it is and all that in my old airport. I just wouldn't, sorry. Yeah. It's just it was too small. Far too small. But I've got more space now to build, stuff like the A380. And yeah. Love the hump, yeah, no, it's iconic, isn't it? Such a shape. Realistically, it kind of transitions more, but I kind of had it like that. Yeah. The gear needs to be a little longer. Wheel gear. Nose wheel, sorry. Overall, yeah, it's coming to land. Light as a feather because no one's on board. Sad they've retired them. That's a fantastic plane, yeah. I mean, some things aren't correct. Like the wing isn't right. I don't think. It's not as swept and as raked as the 747 wing. This is kind of like more. I know. I just don't know really how to do swept wings in Minecraft. I do, but you end up not really looking the way I want them to, so I kind of just have them like that. Oh god. Flight radar. N13. What is it? 73A is taking off. You know. GTCCA. Old Thomas Cook. If really. This was hard to build. Very hard. Not really hard, but I had to, when you copy and paste in Minecraft, it limits you to about 24 by 24 by 24 blocks. So 24, 24, and 24 high, like 3-dimensional. Hello. I don't know how I'm going to build jet bridges with these in the way. Light lampposts. Look too small, don't they? But I only had this section copy and pasted. It was originally an Emirates from all the way down there. So I had to copy and paste the right wing, so the left wing, from my original Emirates and copy and paste it onto a copy and pasted model. And got it just perfect, because if I didn't I would have had to destroy it all over again and copy and paste it again. So I was kind of doing what Airbus do with the wing, and Boeing. Yeah, and put the wing on, because all of this plane is so big. I couldn't have copy and pasted, basically copied all of it, because it's too big, the wingspan. So I had to copy this section and copy a wing, and it was a difficult operation, but I'm hoping not to build any more A380s ever again. I want to build a Thai one. I quite like the Thai Airways ones, but the wing on this, I think I've got spiders in them because it's so thick. But yeah, look at this. Yeah, brill. The detail is unreal for Minecraft. Yeah, it's good. I've done a good job, but it's not interiorated yet. Interior. Look how wide it is. How many seats you could fit? No, not many. You get the idea. That's how it will be. Yeah, lovely. Alright. Sorry about that. I have to stop recording now, guys. Yeah. My door's jammed as well, so it makes a horrible noise. I think it's the heat, you know, either it's the paint. Not too sure. But anyway, that's my airport, that's all I've done. I'll be doing Doom Eternal tomorrow. Obviously we've got all the landing gear section here. I've shown you all this. The only real new bits is that A&A and the 747 coming into land. But in terms of the runway down there, the Terminal 1 section, no, I haven't done that. Yeah, I had to copy and paste all of that. Not copy and paste, fill all of this with, because it was grey concrete and just replaced it with white. Just filled it with a command about 3 weeks ago. Anyway, see you later. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Made a tower black and red, basically like the Heathrow Tower. See you later. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. I'm having to stop recording now because it's late. I've been stopping at this time anyway. In the first place. See you in Doom Eternal tomorrow. No school streams for a little while just because I've done enough of them. See you later. Bye.